Hello and welcome to Little Learners. Today I'm just going to go through some phonics words and terms and explain what they mean, because phonics does have a lot of jargon involved with it, and a lot of the time parents and even new teachers can get a bit confused. So without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, we should start with the word phonics. What is phonics? If you want a really detailed answer to that, then you can watch my video, which will be in a card somewhere here, which explains all about what phonics actually is. In a nutshell, phonics is teaching reading by matching corresponding sounds to their letters and using that knowledge to then go on to read full words. Another word you might come across a lot is segment or segmenting. This means breaking up a word into its individual sounds or phonemes, which we will get onto in a bit, so that children or anyone who is learning to read can break up the word before then putting all of the sounds together. An example of this with the word cat would be k, a, t. So to blend sounds together, you would take those segmented sounds we just had, k, a, t, and put them together to make cat. So you blend those sounds together. Next, we will move on to the words phoneme and grapheme. You will see these go together all the time. Phoneme means the sound and grapheme means the way we write the sound, so the letter or letters that make up that sound. So for example, if we are thinking about the sound a, we use the letter A when writing. So a would be the phoneme and A, the letter, would be the grapheme. The next word on my list is digraph. If you want to know a bit more about what digraphs are, you can click on the card to watch my video that's in a bit more detail. But in a nutshell, a digraph is a sound that is made using two letters. So we have two letters, one sound. For example, the ch in chin and the sh in ship. Moving on from digraphs, we also have trigraphs and quadgraphs. So you may be able to guess what those mean. So a trigraph is one sound using three letters, like I in the word high, and a quadgraph is a sound using four letters, like oo in the word through. Sometimes you might hear the term vowel digraph or consonant digraph. This really just means a digraph either made up of vowels or consonants. So a vowel digraph would be oo in the word zoom or a in the word rain, because those digraphs are two letters that make one sound and the letters are only vowels. Consonant digraphs, on the other hand, only use consonants. So for example, ch and sh. You may have also heard the term split digraph. This is when we have a digraph such as I with an I and an E, an I and an E, that is split up by a consonant, like in the word nice. We have the I sound, but the I and the E are split by a consonant. This is sometimes referred to as the magic E. So putting the magic E on the end of a word changes the sound that the vowel makes. So for example, if we had n, I, k, it would be nick, but when you put the magic E on the end, the I sound turns into an I. Most schools don't really use the term magic E anymore because it's important for children to understand that this isn't just sticking an E on the end, it's actually a split digraph, and those two sounds, those two letters go together. Another example would be in the word face. We have a split digraph with the A and the E being split by the consonant C. Okay, the next one, if you have been watching my channel for a while, you will be familiar with, and that is the word schwa. Schwa is something that I think a lot of people, when they hear it, think that it is a nonsense word, but it absolutely is not. So when you make a schwa, it's when you're making an unnecessary utterance after a sound. So that sounds a lot more complex than it actually is. For example, if you are sounding out the letter M, using a schwa, you would sound it out like this, m. So you're putting that on the end. The kind of main culprits with this are letters like n, ul, which end up with a schwa sounding more like m, n, and l. So very important to keep in mind, because if you are adding on a schwa to a sound, that can make it really difficult to blend sounds together because you're not actually making the correct sound. And then to finish off, our last kind of terms have to do with something called CVC words. Sometimes you might see this as CVCC words or CCVCC words. What is really important to remember is that the C stands for consonant and the V stands for vowel. So for example, a CVC word would be a word that has a consonant, then a vowel, and then another consonant, like the word cat or pin. CVC words are the words that children start to read first of all because these are much easier to sound out. Then children will start moving on to more complex words like CVCC words or CCVCC words, however you want to kind of mix up those C's and V's. Okay, so that is the end of my kind of glossary of phonics terms today. If you have a word that you're not sure about and I haven't mentioned it in this video, do let me know in the comments below and I will try to get back to you. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, share it with your friends of course, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you can join the Little Learners family. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time.